Hey guys, Job here, your local island real estate agent. And in this special Friday, we are going to show you a brand new 2-bedroom, 2-bath. And this is going to be our feature condo for the month of August. Now, we're here with Kate Corrigan, Keller Williams Belize's Wealthfront Street. And a little fun fact, Kate was the reason I got into real estate, and she got me under her wing. Now, that is why also, and the view of this unit is completely beautiful. So Kate, give us a little bit overview about the unit inside and what it is all about.
I'm so excited to be here with you today, Joe. This is Torre del Sol. We're in B1. There's only 2 units in this one building. We're actually on the 2nd floor, so it's the penthouse. And it's 1,498 square foot. I'm going to refer back to my notes here just to make sure I get it right. Building was built in 2005, and it's priced at $578,000. There are 2 bedrooms, 2 bath, but a fun fact on this one, there was a utility room where the washer and dryer used to be. They've removed those out of there, put it into the master bedroom where there was a great big tub that nobody used. So the utility room is currently used for storage, but could be converted into a bunk room, or an office, or an extra space for you just to enjoy, or to stuff all your stuff. If you are planning on living here full time, they need it as their space. As Cynthia takes you round, you will be going, and Joe takes you round, you will be going through, and you'll see 2 great big dog crates in there. There are puppies in there too. This is a pet-friendly resort. So
that is very important. A lot of people are looking for pet-friendly resorts.
There is property management here run by Suya Tours. If you want to check out their website, you can see all the different properties they have, and Torre del Sol is one of them. This unit hasn't been rented for some time now. These guys have lived here for 6 or 7 years and loved it. They made it their home. They planned to retire here, even to the extent they were hoping that the HOA would approve a little stair lift as you come up as well, so they'd be able to access it. But they found that the pull for a round of golf has given them more, has pulled them more than the deep sea diving as they've gotten older. So they have decided, and they connected with one of our fellow agents down in Placencia, they've decided that they're going to buy or maybe even build a home down there. So they're looking forward to selling this, probably coming and staying at my house when they come to the island. And then building down in Placencia. So that's why they're selling. It's a beautiful home. It is being sold part furnished, so it gives you the opportunity to make it your own in the main living area. The bedrooms will come with the king bed and side tables, so the bedrooms come furnished. But the main living area, as you can see, it's the kind of design for you to live in yourself and perhaps not to rent or to have as a holiday home. So you get the opportunity to shop locally or import from abroad, and Joe will be able to help you with all of those contacts.
I do love shopping.
Yeah. So you'd need your sofa chairs, but the key appliances do stay. So the refrigerator, the stove, the dishwasher, the microwave, and the washer and dryer all stay. The beds will be here. So all you need to do is order your stuff online, have it delivered, and then you'll be able to come sleep and then just put it in place when you get here.
There is one thing you mentioned, and that is very important to highlight. Owner restrictions, none.
None. So this property management company are really awesome. They've just signed a new 2-year agreement with them. They're growing as a young company, actually more focused now on vacation rentals. They do manage more high-end properties, and there is no restriction on stay. The split is 60-40, which is quite standard across the island. So 60% would go to the owner and 40% goes to the management company. Now, what's super special with this, and I'm sure Job will have explained to any of you that work with him, that every management company has their own rates. It's what's included that makes the difference. It's what inside that counts, as always.
Oh, absolutely.
So when you look at the small print of this one, there is no restriction on owner stay. And from the 40% that the management company take from you, that covers everything. They pay the 100% of the business tax. They also pay all of the commissions and fees to Airbnb, Booking.com, of which they're on all of those platforms. Now that also motivates them to try and get direct bookings so that their profits come up. So they've just recently invested in an awesome program that they're just piloting on their website so they can take more direct bookings, and then increasing their SEO so that they can get out to worldwide and get more direct bookings, which will bring down their costs. So you can see the management company is invested in you being as profitable as possible because they want to be too.
And I mean, just the fact that you mentioned that the HOA has extended their lease for another 2 years.
Yes.
Kind of does give a little insight of, you know, they gotta be doing something, right?
Absolutely. There's only 10 units in the development. At the moment, 6 of those are lived in or owned and not rented. 2 of those are for sale at the moment, this being one of them. And so potentially these 2 could go into the rental management, and also the one below too.
All right, so now Cynthia will go ahead and take you around to take a closer look at the beauty inside the unit. All right, so we have shown you the inside. We've told you everything there is to know about it. And right now you will be able to see the outside. You will be able to know a little bit more about the HOA and the area in itself. And just to give you a little bit of an insight, Kate also does live in the area. So there is really a good correlation there on what she knows and what is going on. Take it away, Kate.
Oh, goodness, it's so pretty out here today. I can hear the water lapping underneath the dock. So we're on the resort dock right here. And there is actually a mooring that is grandfathered in with your condo that we just looked through, if that might be something. It will support up to a 28-foot boat. It's great for coming in. There's also a ladder down here for you to go and swim. This is a great area for snorkeling. You can see all sorts of fish and wildlife underneath there. Now, the property itself is managed by the HOA, which is the group of owners, and they elect their president and treasurer and secretary to be able to make sure that it looks as pristine as this all the time. It's $650 a month, and that also includes insurance, Joe.
Okay.
So insurance for a building of this size would normally be between $1,500 to $2,100 US a year. That's included in the HOA price of $650. So it works out really great for you. What they do is they employ staff, and they come in 5 days a week to keep the beach beautiful and clean, as you can see it here. They also make sure the HOA fee also covers the maintenance of the buildings themselves. They're concrete buildings, roof and all. So it's mostly painting, touching up, spraying down the buildings, keeping them look fresh and nice and maintained. Also, there's septic on property, and all other utilities are city utilities as well. We have 200 foot of beachfront here. The seawall has just had its general maintenance. They do that every 4 or 5 years to make sure that there's nothing that needs to be done. The pool is in great working order. It's very pretty. All of the beach furniture has just been put in new as well, all covered by the HOA. If there is ever an assessment, and there has been a couple, usually what they work that out to do is that it would be spread out. They have money in the bank to do the job, but what they want to do is keep that money in reserve. So they'll say, okay, we'll just put a little bit extra, maybe a couple of $100 a quarter, which is when the HOAs are billed. So it's $650 a month, but they're actually billed quarterly. So here we are about 2 miles south of town. And the wonderful thing here is there's only 3 buildings. So in this building here, there's 4 units, each are 3 bedroom, 2 bath. The building that we were just in, right stands proud in the middle there. There's only 2 units, 2 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,498 square foot. And then in this building to the right, building A, there's also 4 units, each 2 bedroom, 2 bath, and they're slightly larger at 1,508 square foot, I believe. Each of the buildings have a rooftop. We went just to go and see the rooftop there a minute ago. So it's great. There's not many street lights down here, so it's great for stargazing at night, as well as watching the world go by. If you fancy getting a bit of sunshine in privacy in your bikini, you can do that too, or your Speedos.
So tell us a little bit more about the area in itself,
Okay.
and you living here. What's your experience? You
Yeah,
like it?
and I've lived all over the island, and I got to tell you, I've loved the qualities of wherever I've lived. So wherever you choose, it will be right for you, I'm sure. But here, especially, we have a wonderful neighborhood watch, the South Ambergris Caye Neighborhood Watch, fondly known as SACNW. If you see that, it's SACNW. You'll see signs up and down the street from Victoria House. That's a non-profit organization. We get all of our donations from the neighborhood and each of the individual property owners, and through great events that we do. And we employ 5 full-time security for here. We are the safest neighborhood and been given awards in Belize, I understand. So what they do is we have a couple of golf carts that we support, and we also support 5 salaries of guys that drive up and down. We saw one just cycling the beach, making sure that the neighborhood's safe. They stop people in the evenings to find out why they're here. So that's really nice about the neighborhood. Places to eat and go. We've got quite a few here. So a beauty of this spot is that there isn't a bar rocking right here. You do have the luxury and quietness of being in such a small development of only 10 units, but just about 30 steps away, you have Someplace South, which is a fantastic restaurant, serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner, a great menu. They also have live music 3 or 4 times a week. I think the only day they're closed is a Monday, and Sundays they do the most amazing brunch and mimosas, 2-for-1s as well. And there is a little convenience store, just like a little corner shop, we'd call it in England. I don't know what you'd call it in the States, but it's a little corner shop. So you can get your staple things like bread and milk and, some canned goods, a few little bit of fresh things, and a little bit of liquor and alcohol, beers if you'd like to, in walking distance from here. And town, you've got Victoria House, you've got the Tequileria, you've got Mahogany Bay, where you've got sushi, you've got Toast, which is a fantastic beach bar. They do trivia and game nights and all sorts. And what's the other one that I'm missing?
Black Orchid?
Black Orchid. And there's another one here that does full moon parties as well.
I was going to say Playa de Sala all the way down
Oh
south.
yeah, Playa de Sala as well. And then there's the container place too, Stacks.
So yeah, Stacks, yeah.
Stacks. So just down south here, you've got quite a lot of lovely places that you can go to, but you are only just under 2 miles from town. So it really isn't very far at all. It's a great neighborhood, really safe. Safe for you, for your guests, for your family that will be staying. I've never worried wherever I live, but here I'm more inclined to forget to lock my front door.
You still don't want to leave it unlocked.
You don't want to leave it unlocked or forget to lock your golf cart. But I got to tell you, we haven't had any trouble, and it's always a pleasure to come down here.
Well, thank you very much for giving us this lovely tour of this complex, Kate. We appreciate it, and hopefully one of you guys out there found this very useful and you're like, yes, this is the place I need and this is the place I want. If that is you, please reach out. Our contact information is in the descriptions below. Also, like always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and make sure you turn that notification button on so that you stay in the loop of everything that's new in the island. Thank you for watching and see you on the next one.